Delivering local news to the San Juan Basin from our studios at San Juan College, TriCityNews.tv.
Hi everyone. Today, police wrap up their investigation into past embezzlement at the CVB. Hundreds of thousands of dollars gone. It's runnin and gunnin and buildin at the sheriff's office these days. An update on this weekend's car show and find out why the Navajo Nation President made a $2 million budget cut. I'm Scott Micklin. TriCityNews.tv is next.
If you can hold your nachos with one hand, you can be a hero with the other. Taco Bell's new beefy nacho burrito. It's the two-handed nachos you love in a one-handed burrito for only 99 cents.
Farmington police have concluded their investigation into the embezzlement of funds from the Farmington Convention and Visitors Bureau. Detective Sergeant Robert Perez says in a prepared release that former Executive Director Debbie Dusenberry took an estimated $547,000 from the nonprofit organization. The local accounting firm of Solga and Giacchino was hired to conduct an audit of the Convention and Visitors Bureau financial records to determine just what the funds were spent on and how much actually was lost. It was discovered that Dusenberry had purchased vehicles, a hot tub, and more than 60 different airline tickets to exotic locations for herself and her friends. There was also some $67,000 in fraudulent expenditures for which she was reimbursed. Dusenberry left Farmington when the investigation began in early January. She was discovered dead January 31st in Mojave County, Arizona. The coroner reports it was from a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. A lot is happening these days at the San Juan County Sheriff's Office with this past weekend's first ever runnin and gunnin fundraising event at Safety City. Did the county's move to provide funding for the construction of an expansion to the existing Sheriff's Office in Aztec. There were 8 civilian teams competing at the runnin and gunnin event on Saturday. The teams competed in law enforcement type obstacle course that included high-speed chases, shooting, and running through obstacles. Of those teams, there was one winner receiving the roving championship belt and other prizes. According to Sheriff's spokesperson Beth Utley, the business Air Star took the belt. And in other news, Sheriff Ken Christensen says he is excited that construction soon will begin on a new 2-story building. It'll expand his sheriff's office space in Aztec by about 20,000 square feet.
Well, the new building will be used to house the detective division, a new crime lab, expanded space for evidence storage, and training room, and additional space to grow into in the future.
Local contractor B&M Sillison will work on the facility with hopes of having it completed by early 2013. A local church raised more than $10,000 in just 2 days to help fund 2 orphan schools in Uganda. The school's representative was in Farmington visiting with supporters at Sacred Heart Catholic Church and raising funds for primary schools in 2 villages where thousands of children live without their parents who've died from HIV and AIDS.
This visit here was so special because we wanted to combine Father's and Mother's Day in between, whereby it signifies that the Sacred Heart Parish has become the father and the mother for these children. We visited, I spoke in all 4 masses at the church, and just the church has done for so many years. I come to thank them, but also to give them an accountability of what the money collected last year has done.
Sacred Heart began sponsoring the schools 9 years ago. Since that time, they've raised $100,000 to build schools, feed and clothe the orphans, provide homes for elderly guardians, and develop clean water systems in those villages. The Farmington City Council will have its regular meeting tonight at 7 in the council chamber. Council members will hear a report from Waste Management, and then they'll vote on a rate increase for residential and commercial sanitation services. The car show and craft fair at the Sycamore Park Community Center was a big success over the weekend. With 96 cars and motorcycles on display, an estimated 6,000 people attended the event. Coordinator Albert Montoya said more than $1,300 was raised to help build the Sycamore Park skate park. Montoya said the community center is planning to host another similar car show next year. Navajo Nation President Ben Shelley cut more than $2.7 million from the tribe's budget last week. It was earmarked to fund a 6-month roundup of feral livestock. Tribal leader says uncertainty and federal budget cutbacks led to his action. Instead, the wild horses on tribal land will be attended to by a partnership developed with the Agriculture Department, Natural Resources Division, Navajo chapters, and land boards. A nice partly sunny day today in the Tri-Cities. Even warmer weather tomorrow is in the forecast. But first, we'll see partly cloudy skies for tonight with a low of about 51 degrees. Sunny, breezy, and hot tomorrow with a high temperature reaching 95. Clear and cool Wednesday night with a low of 51. Sunny and breezy conditions on Thursday with a high again 94 and the low 52. Now, here's Devin Neely with a look at sports.
Thank you, Scott, and hello, sports fans. Big night last night out at Ricketts, and let's take a look at those scores. Natani playing Natani 2. That a run rule game after 5 of play. Final score 10-2, and in the late game, Cardinals and DC Mob, they played in extras 6-5 after 9. The schedule for Tuesday night looks a little like this. Sting plays Natani, then Natani plays Durango, 5:30 and 8 p.m. Both of those played at Ricketts Park. Well, that's it for me. I'm Devin Neely, and we'll go back to you, Scott.
Thanks, Devin. On behalf of all of us at Majestic Media and San Juan College, thank you for watching TriCityNews.tv. It's local TV news without the TV, all in one place, whenever you want it, 24/7. See you back here on Wednesday.
Marketing used to be easy. You'd spend a boatload of cash on advertising, cold calls, trade shows, and direct mail, and watch the leads pour in. Now, folks are bombarded with a gajillion-and-one marketing messages every day. The worldwide interweb is transforming how they shop and buy. And there's all sorts of ways to block out the messages you're trying to get through. So, yeah, the whole outbound marketing thing isn't doing the job all by itself anymore. Today, you also need to concentrate on getting customers' attention through inbound marketing, which means blogging, tweeting, social media-izing, SEO optimizing, and a bunch of other newfangled strategies. There's all these new methods and tactics, and they're all disconnected from each other. So you've got this site for one thing, that site for another. You need this platform for that thing, and that program for that other thing. And now there's 50 different things to do in 50 different places. And it seems like figuring all this stuff out takes a rocket surgeon or a brain scientist, plus an extra 80 hours in the week to do it all. So, what do? You know, since you're not a rocket surgeon. Majestic Media understands how daunting this brave new world can be, so they did something about it. What they created will make your marketing way more powerful and, well, easier. Majestic Media has pulled together the best outbound and inbound marketing experts in the Four Corners and consolidated them into one spot, giving you a centralized, easy-to-use, unbelievably powerful marketing resource. So you can advertise on billboards, magazines, newspapers, webcasts, TV, and radio. You can blog, Facebook, tweet, optimize, capture leads, and be a feature on your customers' mobile phones. Basically everything, all through one place. Majestic Media and their team of experts have all sorts of resources, tools, and tricks to make you a marketing genius, like instantly. You'll be able to get your message to every local market and beyond. No more calling one place to design your stuff and then another place to print your stuff and those 5 places to run your ads and that other place to work on your website and trying to figure out what the heck Facebook and Twitter is all about. With Majestic Media, all your marketing is in one place, with tons of people and several companies, all working on your stuff. Yeah, Majestic Media is that marketing secret weapon you've been waiting for. So, make your marketing easier and more effective with Majestic Media's all-in-one marketing system. Schedule your free consultation today.